it's Cello, and today we are gonna be playing Dead by Daylight. Yes! As I mentioned, I really want to play more Dead by Daylight on this channel. I just really love this game, and I think I'm at an acceptable level of skill, I guess. Like, I'm better now than I was maybe a year ago. But we're gonna be playing 2v8 today. For some reason, they just decided to extend it, which is really good for me because I only got home now, and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to play 2v8 because it was supposed to be phased out by this point, but no, they extended it. They really wanted your girl to make a video about it, so here we are. I'm really excited for today's video because I just have a lot to yap about. And I've seen comments from you guys on my previous DVD videos that you enjoy me walking you through how to play DVD, which makes me super freaking excited because I'm such a nerd about this game. I could go on and on about the mechanics. I love this game to bits and pieces. So I am gonna walk you through my gameplay as a girly with 500 hours in Dead by Daylight. I would say I'm not an expert. I'm somewhere in intermediate, I guess. But not just that, I also have a lot of, just things that I want to share. Like my audience, I am someone who consumes a lot of media. Just like you, watching my video, I watch a lot of YouTube videos as well. Let me just get my setup ready. I watch a lot of YouTubers as well. I am probably watching YouTube essays 24/7, constantly, at a constant pace. I really be that way. And so, recently, it was while I was watching a YouTube video that the essayist said something like, the YouTube algorithm or any sort of social media algorithm in this point in time really values shocking content or content that induces anger or anxiety or fear. And I was like, huh. So I did a little experiment. I checked my YouTube page and I was like, huh. I'm surprised that Homegirl was completely right. What are they saying here? Sudo? I don't know what that means. Anyway, Homegirl was completely right. Like, most of the content on my For You page was like, Mr. Beast, new amusement park sucks, or Ned Fulmer coming back, Colleen Ballinger, and I'm like, ooh, like all of this it's mostly critical videos criticizing or talking about upsetting content or topics. And I'm like, oh, so I seem to be consuming a lot of negative content passively. And so while I think it's okay every now and then to watch these videos, especially so that we're aware about, certain issues, I've learned to be a bit more intentional about what I watch. I noticed that it affects my mood. So I decided, like, I'm going to be more intentional. I'm not just going to click on the next video I see that's like, oh my gosh, terrible celebrity does something like this. What I instead do is look carefully through my YouTube algorithm and look for videos that I think are going to impart some kind of important thing on me. I want to get something from the things I'm consuming, right? Because we are honestly being trained to just accept schlop, anything that appears on our For You page. These algorithms are designed to keep us kind of passive and just kind of brainless from day-to-day basis. So I've been watching a lot of really nice videos. I watched one about digital gardens. You can look that up on YouTube. I'm gonna try to talk about it, but girl, it's hard to talk about things. I've learned it's hard to talk about things in a serious manner when I'm playing this game because it's like, if it's while I'm doing gens, it's fine because we have all the time in the world to talk. It takes forever to finish a freaking gen. But if I'm getting chased, babe, I'm just gonna lose all train of thought because that requires, oh my god. And what was I saying? And what was I saying? Exactly. Oh my god, he's after me, babe. So what we're gonna do here is actually slay the house down. Okay, he whiffed. He's gonna keep switching sides. I don't know if I can make it. Okay, I made it. I'm gonna try to be informational here. Okay, I just can't. I'm sticking to the wall. Okay. Immediately gets chased while I'm trying to speak on things. Alright, okay. I see how it is. I will at the same time share some of my DBD knowledge when it comes to the Wraith. Let me tell you, he's kinda haughty, right? The bell and everything. Let me be vulnerable. I have read fanfic of Dead by Daylight. The Wraith X Sable Ward. Ooh. But really the key with Wraith is so Wraith has two states, right? He has the one where he's invisible, and when he's in that state he's very, very fast, but he can't he essentially can't hit you while he's in that state. It's sort of okay girl. When he's in that state, it's kind of like a lot of killers have this state. It's called like the mobility state, where they're very fast, but there's some sort of handicap. Like with the Wraith, he can't attack you and he's invisible. Something to keep note of is that he is still slightly visible when he's invisible. Babe. Oh, hell no. We might just... Okay. I was gonna say we might go down here, but she was distracted. Very important. Oh, thank God. Wow, she narrowly missed. I think she knows I'm two hooks. So yeah, the Wraith is slightly visible. If you like look at him when he's invisible, it's kind of like the screen distorts, or his figure is a bit distorted. Now key with Huntress is to greed pallets and yeah, so I greeted that pallet because I knew she was gonna try and throw a hatch. She's gonna try again, I think. No, she didn't. Okay. Okay, she missed. I should not have greeted that time. I'm really greeting here. I don't know why I'm choosing to do it, but she might whiff. No, okay. I think I'm gonna throw the pallet down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so she left because she was tired of my antics. But something to keep in mind with Huntress is that you really want to greed pallets, and what greed means is like don't throw it down right away. Because most Huntresses, their technique is to throw the axe once you throw down the pallet. It's like an easy opening basically. He's gonna heal me. So try to greed it as much as possible. And if you do choose to pull down the pallet, make sure like you're not in her line of sight. Or if she's like throwing the hatch, avoid it. And it's really best to loop her around tall walls so that she can throw a hatch at you mid-chase. Oh my goodness. And a good counter for Wraith is... Oh. Good counter for Wraith. Don't throw down the pallets unless he's visible. Because when he's invisible... Okay, Queen. So when he's visible like this... Okay, never mind. I really flopped that so hard. I immediately need to find the pallet here. Yeah, I'm dead, Boots. I'm dead, Boots. Gonna try to find a pallet here. I think I can make it. Nice. The hard part is when you run out of pallets. Like, this is scary, Boots. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, okay. It's okay. Taking one for the team. So yeah. When it comes to Wraith, when he's invisible, he can break pallets really easily, like quickly. So don't throw it down while he's invisible. Throw it down when he's visible. It's really easy to loop that man when he's visible. And you really have to like be aware of your surroundings. That's why I see a lot of beginners go down, is because they aren't looking around while they're doing the gen. And arguably I wasn't doing that earlier because I was yapping. But you really gotta look around, especially when you're going against Wraith. You gotta look around, see if you see his little invisible distortion figure. He also has this sound. I don't know how to describe it. It sounds very similar to like the crackling of fire. But yeah, main method is to keep a lookout for him and then greed pallets unless he's visible. With Huntress, best way to avoid hatch or essentially make her miss a hit is to like make sudden random turns. That's basically what I do. Like when I hear her go whoop, I turn the other way. Yes, Queen. And also another way a lot of beginners flop Yana in this game is they don't look at the killer, which is very understandable. It's actually quite hard. I've realized to like look behind you, because if your point of view is your back, you don't know where you're running, and so you're gonna run into things. So you have to like do a little balance of looking behind to see where the killer is, you know, get information, how far is he, but also know where you're going, because I always run into stuff and I'm looking behind me. So it's a little balancing act of that. I'm gonna try to lock in a bit more here. This is a hit or miss map for me. I like that there's a lot of windows. But there are little corners that you can get stuck into if you're not paying attention while you're in chase. Like, I'll be in chase and I'm like looking behind me to see the killer, and then I don't realize that I'm literally running into a wall. Hey girl! Now, I guess we should commit, yeah. I think we can finish this. Okay, very nice. A big part of this game is really awareness and decision making. While you're doing the gen, you really have to like constantly get information, whether that's looking on the map to see the killer's aura, or looking on the side to see what people are doing. Like you can see so many people are on gens. Okay, that's Wesker. I'm gonna try to camp because this person is almost done with the gen. I don't know if you could see me inside. Oh my god. What happened there? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I need tissue. Basically, yeah, you just need to like... The decision making is a big part here. Because a lot of people decide not to do gens. Like sometimes in 2v8, that's the frustrating part. Because you got 8 people in here and then nobody's doing a gen. Or just one person. Oh my gosh, Queen. I'm praying for you. Oh, nice one, nice one. I hope someone picks us up here, because I might go into second state. No one picks me up, I'm going to second hook state. But like, yeah, a lot of decision making. There are times when you gotta stealth it out. You know, like when you're doing a gen and you're almost done, but you hear the killer coming. I sometimes choose to just stealth it out, you know. I'll hide in a locker, watch the killer damage the gen. Once they leave, I'll continue and finish it. It's just more productive that way. Ooh, I hope he comes to get me because I'm almost... Yeah, okay. So I'm second hook state now. That's a real bummer. Again, this is why you have to be very attentive to like what's going on the icons. Because a bunch of us were left hooked for quite a while and no one was coming to get us. And so sometimes, even if you're like real far from the hooked person, you might just have to still be the one to get them if no one else is. Because you really don't want them to go down to second hook state. It's a waste of a team member. Thank you. I like your shades. I'm gonna... Okay, now that I'm in second hook state, I'm definitely gonna stealth it out a bit more. Oh my goodness. I'm just watching these people die. I gotta get in a gen or something. Okay. So many of us are going down, damn. They're really eating us up. I might have to leave. I do think she's coming over here. Yeah, I hear her. I mean him. Oh, that's very nice. Amazing job, he finished it. This is a really risky gen to do at second state, but I don't really mind. Oh my god, now I mind, now I mind, now I mind, now I mind, now I mind. Oh my god, oh my god. He's coming for me, I know it. Now really the beauty of this map is that there's so many windows. It's okay if he gets a hit on me. Whoa, that was a medium. That was not very fast. Oh my god, I don't think he was gonna get me. Oh my god. Oh my god. He might get me here, babe. I don't know. 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 Oh my god. I need to find someone. I just need to find someone real quick. Someone needs to help me! Please. She's very near, my lord. Okay, I need to get the spray. Okay. Very eventful. Only one gen left, so I'm really gonna play it safe here. I don't want to die, babe. Okay, amazing. I'm just gonna be very, oh my god! Why? Why? Why me? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if she's after me, but like, excuse me, please. Ah. Is she still after me? Because that would be crazy. Please heal me. This is a very precarious position we're in. Thank you, friends. Madame, you're in the way. Madame, I can't move. Madame, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not good. It's okay, he was distracted. I'm gonna try to rummage for... I hope I'm not seen over here, right? Okay, I don't mind this. Someone's almost done with the gen. I really don't want to like push my luck and make myself all visible right now. I hear him, babe. The killers. The killer! Oh, I don't know what to do, guys. Like... Oh, not nice. I'll try to look for the gen. Yeah, all I can really do at this point is heal and like lay a little low because I am dead hook. Oh my gosh, we are all dead hook. How are we all dead hook? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're camping the gens. I think we 3-gened or 4-gened. 4-gen is basically when... Oh my god, I'll continue if I'm not being chased. So essentially you have to finish 8 gens, right? Well, 4-gen is when your team does the gens in such a way that the last few gens are very close to one another, and so it's really easy for the killer to patrol. The last 4 gens, they can basically just keep going to and fro, checking each gen. So that's what they're doing right now. Essentially, they're like heavily patrolling the gens. That's why it's really hard to like pop the gens once you're at this point, and like so easy to patrol them. I'm gonna watch until they're gone. That gen was almost done. Ugh. So you really want to take care to not do the gens in such a way where like they're gonna be really close to each other by endgame. Like that can easily end the game for survivors. I know someone who plays killer. This really is dangerous for the survivors because like if I'm killer and the last few gens are very close to one another. Oh my god, we just clutched that. Oh my god, they might. I'm gonna really try to stay out of her line of sight. Oh my god, how did she get that? That's crazy, Boots. Oh no, I knew I was gonna do. Oh, I shouldn't have pulled. I shouldn't have pulled it down. It's really sad, but that's okay. Like, we're all down. Damn, that's crazy. I might be able to get up because I can self-recover. But if she comes back, it's over. I need to get up. 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 Okay, I'm up. I can ever so slightly hear, or maybe I'm crazy. We got hatch. We got hatch, babes. I'm just doing it. Yes! We got hatch! Yes. Yes. When endgame rolls around and you're only 2 people left, that's when the hatches spawn. The hatches are like a free escape. But the killer can close it. So you need to find it before they do. And the way to find it, I don't think there's any other way other than listening. You can hear the ah, that's hatch. So yeah, I was the only one who escaped, which is pretty sad, but that's how it be. I'm gonna like get tissue first because my nose is super runny. BRB. Okay, so we're back. Okay, we're gonna play killer. Ooh, I always feel stressed playing killer. Like, but especially when I'm being watched, I'm like, ooh, I can't flop right now. But I usually. Sorry, I forgot to take my meds again. Queen. Oh, we're with the hillbilly, so it's not looking good. And I say that because there are certain types of killers. Mobility killers are the ones that have high mobility skills, like Spirit, my killer choice right now. She can phase, and that's like a state where she kind of just walks really fast, but she can't hit anyone in that state, just like kind of like Wraith. But yeah, and Hillbilly is also a mobility killer, I think, because he has like a attack where he goes really, really far. He can go across the map with her chainsaw. I keep forgetting to take my meds at the right time. Okay, I thought we were lagging. I'm gonna talk about digital gardens a bit more later. And also, I read a book recently. I really want to talk about that. Maybe while we're queuing for killer. But yeah, for now I'm gonna be DVD. You know, like the announcers at esports shows. I'm gonna try and do that, but like quantified version. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean. He can like literally go across the map with that. Oh, my king. Oh, I missed that. You can go ahead. Yep. I think... Oh, okay. There's people here. There's gay people here! I'm just gonna go to the others. Girl. Fuck. I can't believe I missed that! Nice. I love when that happens. Okay. Oh. I flopped that again. Girl. Girl, whatever. Finally. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go to that gen. Fuck. Oh my god. Now why did that even happen to me? Oh please, she keeps running away. Oh well. Okay. Nice. Where else shall we head to? Not on my watch, queen. It's really hard to do commentary as killer because I'm locking in, babe, and I'm still failing. Give me a second. Is that her? Oh, she went down. Nice. Am I? Oh my god. Please, just go down, girl. She has no scratch marks. Fuck! I don't even care. I gotta leave. There are gens getting done here. There's a person behind me. Girl, I see you. Okay, you got him. And there's a man here. We're gonna get him. We're gonna kill him. Actually, wait. And there's a woman here. I see you, queen. Don't think I don't see you. We're gonna get her, we're gonna get her, we're gonna get her, we're gonna... Yeah. I knew you were gonna pull that down. I wonder if anyone's doing the upstairs gen. I did kick it, but we might be onto it again. Nope. Guess they gave up. Girl! I'm gonna get you. It's really hard to... I don't know where she is. I like her skin. She has a keyboard. Synth. Okay, we really gotta check these gens now. Is someone doing that? I think someone's doing that. Okay, no. This is the part where I get really like, it's the patrolling of it all. We have to make sure they don't get any more gens done. And we're kind of lucky here because the gens are relatively near each other. No one's doing the gen upstairs. Interesting. Where's my hubby at? We don't know where the people are. Hi, hubby. Oh my god, this is so hard for us. We're down to 4 people? I didn't realize that. I truly believe he's carrying. No, nobody. There's truly nobody in this map. They're all hiding. Oh, there's a man. Let's kill him. Oh, sorry, it's a woman. I'm so sorry, I misgendered you. There's another person over there, right? Or did I hallucinate that? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they're even bothering to do gens. I think they have given up and are waiting for a hatch game. Okay. I think... Oh my god, a man. Girl. Okay, my hubby's got Nicolas Cage. I'm getting Jake Park. Where is he? Okay. Okay. Is it already hatched? Was that guy's second hook state? Okay, yeah, it's hatch time. Luckily, I just found one. I hope hubby finds the other. Oh, I see you, queen. Don't even think I don't see you. Don't even think I don't see you, girl. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, we closed all the hatches. Oh, this is a good match for us. Where are you, Miss Michaela, my wife? So we're gonna have to camp the gates. I guess having 2 mobility killers is pretty good then. I kind of had this idea that it was gonna be not as efficient, but I guess it really is. At least with my husband, Hillbilly. He must be a good Hillbilly too, cause it's actually quite hard to play Hillbilly. Oh, Michaela, where have you gone? Unless she has the key, which I highly doubt it. She really gotta make a choice here. No, she's not here. Hillbilly, check the other one. My god, my stupid husband. Yeah, we gotta split up here. I don't think she has enough time. No, she really not. I think she like accepted her fate. Yeah, she's accepted her fate. Damn. It's okay, girl. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry, what happened? Okay. I was like, hello? I thought she died, but then we were still in game. Who said noob? Why? I swear, Dead by Daylight. One thing about this game is it's very... Now that we have a lot of time, let me talk about it. One thing to keep in mind when you're like getting into Dead by Daylight is this community really has like a reputation for not being the best. Me personally, yeah, I feel like if you join any community forum for Dead by Daylight, there's a lot of discourse happening. I don't personally engage with it. And it's really interesting, you know, because Dead by Daylight is very different from other games in the sense that my very favorite YouTuber John Wolf puts it this way, that it's not like other games. You don't both have guns. You don't both have the same equipment on the killer side and the survivor side. So I guess that naturally creates a point of contention, because the game is just so different for each role with killer and survivor. So I think it just creates this sort of opportunity for like arguing or discontentment on each side, where the survivors are like, oh, this it's so unfair, like the game is killer sided, and then on the killer side, the killers are like, the game is so survivor sided. And I feel like the community, or a large bulk of the community, is just that arguing. For the survivors, I hear a lot of like, oh, this game is so hard, like you're always getting tunneled, it's not fun anymore. And then with the killer, it's like, this game is brutal, like it's so hard when people are doing flashlights, it makes the game unplayable. Flashlight saves, I mean. And I think there's validity to both sides, obviously, because it is each role has a very different experience of the game. So there are going to be problems on each side of that, and I think it's very hard to balance a game like this that is asymmetrical. But I think they're doing the best that they can. 6 years, or not 6 years, I don't know how many years this has been existing, but I do think they could be doing better in a lot of places. The developers, I mean. The game is very much still similar to the way it was when it first came out. And for me, I refuse to engage in like complaining. I am like critical of the game if it deserves criticism, but on the most part, I try not to engage with like, oh, the game is so survivor sided, oh, the game is so killer sided, because I think if you play either side, you will understand the qualms or the worries of each side. For me, it's all about like still trying to find fun in the game, and I don't have to work hard to do that because the game is still pretty fun regardless of the issues that come with it being an asymmetrical horror. There are like shitty matches that will happen, like as killer, and I'm not a very good killer. I'm not a good killer actually, but like you can't definitively say too that the game is killer sided or survivor sided because such a huge part of this game is the randomness, the RNG of it all. Where like with killer, on my first games as killer with Spirit, I was like, girl, I'm cracked. Like, I'm so good at this. I kept getting 4Ks. I kept killing all the survivors in every game. I was like, girl, I'm cracked. This game is killer-sided for sure. And then, as soon as like I started playing more and more and my MMR went up, I was getting matched with teams with really good players, like a 4-stack, meaning like 4-stack is basically like everyone in the match, all the survivors are on a call or they're on the same team. Whereas the opposite of that is solo queue, where you're basically just one person queuing up with 3 randoms. But yeah, the game will be very different depending on that. Depending on that, and that makes it very random, or each experience is very different because like as killer, I can do 4K, easy 4K if I'm with maybe solo queues that aren't very good, versus when I'm fighting against a 4-stack and they all have flashlights. Mama, that is not a fun experience. Let me tell you, it's humiliating. It's humiliating. So it really depends from case to case. And like for 2v8, something I've noticed as Survivor is it's just not fun because a lot of these games, no one's doing the gens. No one's doing the gens. So that really, yeah, it really depends on how you play the game or how the RNG works out for you. And I guess that's why people get very up in arms about it. If they happen to be unlucky and have the same experience again and again, where like 4-stack with flashlights back to back, I would literally quit the game. I'm just kidding. But like, yeah. So that's something to take into consideration if you join the game. Is the community is always a bit contentious, and it's always a bit of tension because each side feels that there are things to be fixed about the game. As long as you find fun in it, and you kind of have to go out of your way to avoid some of the bad eggs in this game, because I've thankfully not had too many bad experiences, but like sometimes in endgame chat, people are really mean. Like we just saw earlier someone say noob, and that's not really bad. Like that's okay girl. But other matches, like people will go through like literal verbal abuse, and I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair. At the end of the day, it's just a game, and you need to manage respectfully to the people who be really verbally abusing people online. You need to respectfully walk away, take a breather. It's really not that deep. Um, yeah. So that's my take on it. I love this game. Um, and there's so much to be fixed about it. It's really not perfect, but also at the same time, I think a lot of people discredit it or turn away from trying it just because of the community, which I understand. But yeah, it's really also like a personal thing if you're willing to like brush aside all the negativity and just focus on the game, or if like that really affects you, then you can't play the game. Makes sense. Both of it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. What I really like about this game though is that yeah, every match feels different, and take that with a grain of salt, because sometimes sometimes I get back-to-back matches where nobody's doing gens and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Did we forget the point of the game? But it's, for the most part, most of my matches are very different, and that's what draws me into the game. Is I love the randomness of it, and like I really like the matches where it feels like a movie. Like things are action packed and crazy things are happening. Um, like you're almost one gen done, but no one can get it done like earlier. It's like very stress inducing, but I find it fun. So yeah, that is my take. Not that anyone asked. Okay, we're just gonna queue in a survivor because it's taking forever. I yapped a whole bunch and it was still taking a while. I went out again today. I will usually film a video when I've come from outside, because then I don't have to do my makeup because I have outside makeup. But one of my latest hyperfixations right now is just going to bookstores. I know, performative male. No, I'm not a performative male, because if you're a woman and you're doing performative male things, you're not a performative babe, you're the real thing. And that's the truth. I'm just kidding. Performative men, you're fine. Society accepts you. It's okay. But I really love going to bookstores and just looking for crafts books. I'm obsessed with crafts books, and I don't know what it is, but like there really are phases in my life where I get really obsessed with books. Last time it was, and specifically books that are not like locally or easily conveniently available. Like last time that I was this crazy about books was like was it last no it wasn't last year, maybe 2 years ago. I was really obsessed with Japanese translated literature. Think convenience store woman. Convenience store woman, is that the name? By Sayaka Murata. Think Cynthia Erivo meme. What do you call that? Why am I blanking out? Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, one of my favorite books. Earthlings by, again, Sayaka Murata. Strange Weather in Tokyo. Nakano Thrift Shop. Mieko Kawakami. All the Lovers in the Night. I freaking love those books. And at the time, I think those books are available now, but at the time that I was obsessing over them, like 2-3 years ago, they were just constantly out of stock or just not available. And I would have to go through like the hoops and loops to look for local shops that do pasabays. If you're a Filipino girl, you know what I mean. But yeah, like, and now once again I am in my book phase, but I'm not really reading fiction. I'm open to it. If you have suggestions about fiction that I should read, I will tell you my taste in a bit, but just feel free because I'm open. But right now, I'm really obsessed with crafts books, especially like history in textile and fabric and sewing and the fundamentals and just books showcasing textile art. I'm so freaking obsessed with it. Favorite authors right now are Cass Holmes, Marian Jasmine. Who else? Shelley Rhodes. I'm not sure if I said that right or if I meant it. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with these books, and it all started when I bought or I thrifted this book that was about machine embroidery and free motion embroidery, machine embroidery. I thrifted it, and like, girl, that gave me so much freaking dopamine. Like, the dopamine was crazy. Dopamine hit. I love that book. I will sleep with it every night. Obviously, that's oh my god, I just blanked out. What was I saying? That's an overstatement. I don't sleep with the book, but I would. And I really enjoyed that. So I started downloading ebooks of textile art books because I discovered that they're just not available here, and you really have to go through the hoops to avail them. Like, obviously Amazon ships it here, but the shipping is quite insane, and I don't know if it's like reliable enough. Some good sources I know are thrift books. I ordered from Empire Bookstore. There's Abe Books. There's Book Delivery. I've gone through all of them, queens. I really have. A girl is serious about her textile books. But yeah, every so often this is the second time at least that I just develop like an obsession with buying books, specifically those that you really have to like search high and low for. But I think it's not really like, I'm not really into buying new books, you see. I specifically want to recreate the happiness I felt when I thrifted that book. Cause like, I draw so much happiness from a good deal. I am, what is the word? But your queen loves to save. I'm kind of a cheap girly. I just grew up that way. When you grow up not very rich, it just be that way. But I'm a frugal girly. That's the word. Frugality is... Oh my god, girl. It's Blythe. Blythe? Frugality is very important to me as someone who grew up learning that from my mother specifically. My mother is so... That woman... There was like a show about people who are like super frugal to a obsessive degree, where they like hoard coupons. My mama watched that show and she was like, that's me. And I was like, yes, that is you. And so I grew up to be the same. Like, my happiness is not in shopping, but in getting good deals. It's very different, babe. I do not feel good after buying a new book that's like 2,000 pesos. I feel good after buying a book that was 300 pesos that the sellers didn't know it was like actually a gem of a book. And I did that today. Today I bought a book from Biblio. Girl, I will sing my praises for Biblio because I really like their selection. I like their vibe. It's very cello. It's very Dalmori. My brand, by the way. This is the second book I've bought from them in... Oh, he missed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why he... I don't know why I pulled that down so quickly. Okay, this is a good loop. This is a good loop. I can loop him. Okay, we gave up. Sorry, girl. Okay, we're done. If you don't want him to loop you, just camp a pallet. That really pisses him off. As someone who used to play Wraith, if someone's like near a pallet, I just don't bother. But maybe that's a skill issue. Oh, they're almost done. Damn, this was a pretty good game. Oh no, queen. I'm gonna try to open the gate. I will risk it. I don't usually open the gate, especially when I'm like 2 hooks in. But since I don't have any hooks yet, it's easy for me to risk my life for the better of the team. Oh, someone's already doing it. Thank you, queen. Damn, someone died. Oh, I really hate that. That makes me sad. My favorite games are the ones where we get an all out. I just find that I feel very accomplished if we can get everyone out. Hi girl, I came back for you because I believe in teamwork. This Claudette, we gotta give her props to her because she has been pretty good the entire game. Oh no, somebody's being chased. Holy cannoli, babe. Oh, she's protecting me. Love you, queen. Oh, she's a medic. Queen card. Oh no, V went down. No. Darn. Oh, we could have saved her, but Wraith came in and we kind of pushed us out. That's another thing to keep in mind. Noob killers. Hey, don't be mean, guys. That's really mean. Come on now. I don't like it when people are mean. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Still no Wraith. I mean, still no Wraith. Still no match. What was I gonna say? Darn. But Biblio. No! But if I say that, more people might buy and then I might lose the books I want. Just kidding. That's okay. I share with my audience. I gatekeep unless it's my audience. Then I will tell you everything, anything you guys want. Yes! What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I've gone to Biblio, I've gone to fully... No! Darn. Please don't tell me I lost my Q as killer. Okay, no, I did it. Yes! But I've been to Biblio today. I went to Biblio. I went to... I'm wondering if I should say where it is, but somebody advised that I don't say location so I don't get stalked or something. I mean, I won't say the location. But like, I basically went to a mall that had Biblio. So my mom and I went to a certain place today. She basically dropped me off and then I took a jeep to another mall where they had Biblio. The original plan was just to go to mall, let's just call it Mall B. I was supposed to go to Mall B, but on the way to Mall B is Mall A. So I was like, should I just go to Mall B? But I was like, no, I should check Mall A first because Mall A has Biblio, Mall B doesn't. I checked Biblio. And there's a nice book about dolls, and it's only 350. And I saw the same book on Carousel for 500. So I really got a steal there. Yes! Yay! And after that, I went to Mall B, where I visited Book Sale. I love Book Sale, but the diva she's not doing too well. The Book Sale in that mall used to be a lot bigger, but now it's just like a stall, and it's like the selection is boo-boo. It's tiny. Yeah. Really sad, boo. It's I love the old Book Sale though. What else? And then I went to Fully Booked. Obviously, I never like go to Fully Booked with the intention of buying, because it's so expensive over there. Oh my god, I didn't think she was gonna get that. Is she still after me? I think I can stick to the gen. I don't think she's coming back here. Although some of those people should join me over here. Fully Book is really expensive, although the vibe is nice. Like, the vibe of buying a book from Fully Book feels like the world is healing, plants are growing. It just, like, the dopamine hit, because it just feels so clean, and the smell of books, and, well, we finished that gen. The smell of the books, the way they're wrapped in plastic and just in pristine condition, and the hardbounds, and the art books. It's just, but again, expensive queen. I think I find more happiness buying from, let's say, oh my gosh, she went down. Rest in peace, queen. Oh, I think they were almost done with that gen. Let's see where she goes. I don't think she's going here, so I will do this gen. What the hell? Oh my god! He didn't see me! I love how he, like, just didn't see me. Oh no, he's there. It seems they're everywhere. Let me try and finish this, so that their hard work doesn't go to waste. I didn't know it was Ghostface. Girl, that scared me. Come here, my love. I will heal you. Not Carlos. Okay. Girl, stop moving. Do you want to be healed or not? You better help me with this gen after Carlos. If you don't, you're cancelled. Okay. He might go here. I'm anticipating it. It's also important to, like, memorize or learn common. Why is he leaving, babe? We gotta stick to this. Oh, see, now I'm alone in it. Oh, she didn't see me. Yeah. There's some ways to juke the killers, like, you would be surprised if you ever play this, if you're a survivor main, play as killer, and it's kind of hard to, like, process your surroundings. I feel like the FOV is very different, right? Because it is FOV. Field of view, yeah. I was getting it mixed up with point of view, and I was like, ooh. Does he see me? It's very different, and it's from first person perspective, so you're not able to take in as much information of your surroundings as you do in your survivor. So as survivor, sometimes you just oh my lord. He's gonna break it. Okay. I was almost done with that. I hate you, stupid. My goodness. So, okay, let's talk about ghost faces. Oh my god, Carlos, you scared me. You stupid hunky man. I love you. Just kidding. I don't know why Carlos kind of like, I just get annoyed by him. It just happens with some men. Sorry. We were talking about Ghostface. Ghostface has a sort of similar perk to Myers. Okay, I guess they're fine. Where if he can see you, he charges this bar that lets him... where is she? Oh my god. Sorry. See, I was not paying enough attention. If he looks at you, while he's looking at you, a bar progresses, and when that bar is filled, he can basically one-shot you. And he kind of stealth, because like you don't hear his terror radius often, unless you're in chase already. I don't know how he does that, honestly. I'm not fully like aware of each killer's everything that they do. I just know like the important snippets of it, because I feel like to really understand every skill or power a killer has, you actually have to play them. And mama, I won't do that. I don't wanna. That's time I'm not gonna spend. I just don't find it fun. So yeah, where it's very similar, because Myers has a skill where if he looks at you long enough, he can also one-shot you. It's the same, I think. A bar progresses? Oh my goodness. Once the bar is full, then he can one-shot you. I am going to not hide because she's already... Yeah, sorry. That was really stupid. Luckily, she's prioritizing gens right now, so she's more focused on patrolling the gens rather than like downing me. Or downing people in general. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying earlier, which was a while ago, the killer's perspective in this game is very limited, and you'd be surprised as to how blind you kinda are when you're killer. So as a survivor, you low-key just gotta be confident sometimes, and you'll be able to pull off some silly stealth moves like the ones earlier where I was literally in front of him and he didn't see me. Yeah, it happens. Okay, they're really patrolling these two gens. I think it's better to help over there. Oh my god. Yes, they're almost done. Okay, I will... Oh no, it's only... I thought it was only one gen left. There was still one more to be done. I believe we 4-gen, but I can't really tell because I don't have the ability to read the auras of the gens, which is a skill that is for gen readers. I'm a medic, so... This is a pretty good game, despite the fact that we lost 2 soldiers. 2 important soldiers. I'm surprised she's not checking here. If only someone was here to help me, we could definitely have gotten this done. a lot quicker, but don't know where the others are. Oh my goodness! 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 Okay, now he can one-shot me. That's terrible. That's terrible news. Okay, yeah, I choked that. Oh, please finish the gens, guys. That's okay, that's my first hook. Is that Carlos? Carlos. Okay. Katsu. I love katsu. That's my favorite Japanese dish. My username used to have katsu in it. And yeah. You guys know I used to be on StanTwit for K-pop. But before that, babe, only real ones know. Only real ones know YouTube stans. YouTube stan Twitter. This was really back in the day. I was into the British YouTubers. Oh my god! I can't believe I stand white people for a while in my life. And who specifically? I was really into Troye Sivan. I was really into Connor Franta. I was really into Joe Suggs. Oh, I haven't said that name in years. I was super into Zoella, Joe Sugg, Carlos. Who else? Super into Dan and Phil. Why is he leaving? He hates me. We could truly finish this game if he just stuck with me. Always me on the gen. Oh my gosh. But I was on StanTwit. I was on the trenches. Ooh. Now I'm dead hook. I even went to this, like, I was very lucky because they had like a YouTube event here. Most of the lineup I did not care for, but Connor Franta was there, and you best believe I was crying my eyes out to a white man on stage. And I don't even remember what he was doing. I just remember really crying. And I was with my friends at the time. Yeah. That was so long ago. Oh my god. I was in high school and everything. I was fresh out of high school actually. But I made lovely friends on that platform, on Twitter, who I will never meet again. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm really gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I was spared. This is what happens when you 4gen, guys. We literally can't get anything done. Flop. Please come here, queen. Let's heal each other. Yes! No one's getting those gens done. This is the longest match in my life. Who else was I into? I was mainly into Troye Sivan. Like, girl. So into that man. And Connor Franta and Dan and Phil. I was always into the gays. I think that says a lot about me. And then I transitioned to K-pop Twitter eventually. which at the time was like silly boots because I was friends with YouTube people, YouTube stans, and then I went into K-pop, and then everyone was like, huh? And then eventually everyone also followed and went into K-pop. But for a while, I will never forget this. I was into K-pop and people were making fun of me because like, what's that all about? You know, people were boots the house down making fun of me and saying like, oh, they're gay, oh, they look gay, they look like women, they all look the same. It's just so incredibly offensive, by the way. And then just eventually everyone started liking them too, and I was like, I won't forget what Joel said to me, told me. Like even the, okay, I don't like to speak ill of people, but the quote unquote sort of mean girls were really harsh on the K-pop stans like me. But then eventually senior year comes around and they're also into it. This is like about around the time where like BTS was getting really popular, and so they started getting into it like one by one, each of them. And then now K-pop is just like a universally liked thing, and you don't really get made fun of for it anymore because it's just this huge industry. And the boots house down. Oh my god, mama. I keep thinking I can stealth it out, but no. Oh, she's after my booty now. I have to find my friends. So anyway, back to my story. As the girly who got bullied for liking these sort of things, not just K-pop, I'm talking anime too. Suddenly it becomes universally accepted as a cool interest, or just universally accepted as an interest. And I'm just like, what about the time when you guys told me that they were gay and that they were ugly and that I was weird for liking it? What about that? But no, hello? We move. We keep moving. Keep your head forward. This was such a sad game. This is what happens when 4gen happens. Like, we were doing so well and then boom. Like, it was so easy to manage the gens. Yeah. I made a really close friend on Twitter, and I will say I didn't have many friends because I was a very unsociable teen. Like, I just wasn't good at making friends. I was deathly afraid of DMing people. Is he still after me? Just give up. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The end! The end is near! 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 I have escaped death multiple times in this session, and I don't know if I really want that, because like we're just, nothing's happening in this game. It's either hash game or just dilly-dally for the next 30 minutes. Why am I even fighting to survive? That's the question. Girl, just vote. Just vote. Does she see me? No. Let's finish it, Queen. Let's actually finish it. She really doesn't want that gen done. Oh my goodness, Lord of the world. Just vote! Maybe I'll do the gen while she's getting chased. She's fighting for a great cost. My goodness, there's only 3 of us left. But I think we can make it. I really think we can. But we have to focus on the gens. On the gen. Singular. Oh! Oh my god. I'm gonna have to throw the freaking... Oh, well, it's okay. We had a good run. Yes! Anyway. Sorry, I keep going back and forth with topics, but it's just... I say something and then I get chased and I forget and then I think of a new topic and then I go on with a new topic. And I'm like, oh yeah, I was talking about this. 12 minutes later. But I really would appreciate, I really want those fiction book recommendations for reference. Again, I am a huge fan of Japanese literature. I don't know why that is. There's a certain way that their stories make me feel. I think it's also the setting in Japan is such a peaceful setting. And also their culture is a big interest of mine, so I guess I get that from the books. And their notions and philosophies of living I'm very much like interested in and intrigued by, which surprisingly is also like related to the books I'm reading right now about stitching and needlework and embroidery, because a lot of the philosophy around slow stitching, slow movement is the idea of, and textile art is the idea of wabi-sabi and motai nai, I think that's how it's said, which both are, they're different sayings or different philosophies. I think motai nai is very similar to the Filipino saying of sayang. It's like sayang naman, or what a waste, we could still use this. It really encourages reusing, reworking, and sort of giving new life to something that otherwise would have been thrown in the bin, thus making something that is generally deemed as undesirable or something you often overlook, we put value into that and make it something special and important. I think that's very ingrained into their culture, and so I really love a lot of Japanese literature, like the works of Mieko Kawakami, Sayaka Murata, Banana Yoshimoto. Huge fan. So I would like those. Genres I'm really interested in are romance, thriller, horror. Lucky hit, by the way. Fuck. Getting a lot of hits, but not a lot of downs. Girl, I've been chasing you for ages now. Finally! So yeah, I really want to read more romance. Where is he? Where is he? Where are they? Oh my god. Yeah. I heard there's a nice romance series, something about crows. Something about crows. That it's in the title or something. Huh? Nice. We're getting downs. A lot of injured people, but nice. And she's on her second hook. Uh-huh. Oh yes, we got Leon. Deserve. Stupid. Stupid Leon. We're gonna get this too. Girl, what are you doing? Sorry, girl. I believe she's dead. I don't know. Damn, this is really good. Oh, she might flashlight. I'm gonna... What? What is she doing? Oh, I guess she's lagging or something. That's really weird. We're gonna destroy this. Ooh, yeah, Jill's lagging, unfortunately. That guy runs weird. Oh. Nice. Okay, we're getting a lot of hooks here, and we've killed 2 people, which is pretty good. Nope. Uh-huh. This trapper's pretty good. I'm happy with him. My hubby. Yeah. Oh my god, I got jump scared. Where? Okay. Thought they were pulling a trick on me. No one's doing the house gen, which is interesting. Girl, be for real. Darn. This trapper, I love the way he places traps here. This is a really good map for trapper, I think. Because there's just the house. A lot of people pass through the house. So I think... Yes! Trapper, my god. Fuck. Oh. Darn. Oh my god. Heh heh. Hey girl. I wonder if they're still trying to do gens. Oh, they are. I'm gonna chase this girlie. She was injured. That's too bad. Slay! A lot of people underestimate Trapper, but I really enjoy playing with him as my partner because if he can get those traps down, then as a mobility killer, I can just teleport and then hit. Oh, Leon. Okay, you ate that. Whoa, nice. Ha ha ha. Okay, so it's really just Leon and Jill Valentine now. Is it hatch time? Yep. I'm gonna look for the hatches. I swear to god, if Leon gets hatch here... Where? Oh my god. I didn't know that could spawn in the freaking house. Oh my god, my baby girl, you're so stupid. Actually... Yes. Oh. I'm gonna wait for Trapper. I'm gonna wait for Trapper so I can... Never mind. I just... There he goes. Yay! Darn. What a terrible... At least YouTube safe view. we can play one more game as Survivor, and then I think I'm done. I have stuff to do. We're gonna queue anyway, just in case I change my mind. We're almost at P99. I really like the Cheryl skin. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, what are your book recommendations? Ah! I've been kind of down, you guys. I will share. It's just, while I do, so my business, Dalmori, is my main source of income, right? Which I love. I love that I can actually do what I like for a living. But at the same time, it's just, I think I need an extra layer of stability, considering how many expenses you really dedicate to your business as a small business owner. And so I've just been dwelling a lot on the job market and how my experience with jobs has always been so sad. I've not had one positive job experience. I will say my most recent one, where if you don't know the whole story, I explained it in one of my videos. It's in one of my Infinity videos. I think the title talks about it. You'll see. But I was exploited in my past job. We were verbally abused. We were underpaid. I think it was minimum wage. Like we were getting paid what, 13-14K a month, and this was every day on site. And for me, the scheduling was kind of weird in that, because I was marketing, I truly don't think I should have been there for the schedule that I was given. But my schedule was basically Monday. I believe it was Friday. It's just my days off were Thursday and Wednesdays, so I had to work on Saturdays and Sundays, which you can imagine it was really not ideal. Okay, I'm surprised he didn't come here. It was really not ideal, and we were working on sort of like a shift basis, so my days off are different from my coworkers' days off, which my coworkers, the two other new. Oh! Okay, we're just gonna finish this, and then I will continue. Okay. They duoed on me like that. Anyway, I had two other coworkers who are new hires, so we shared a lot of like, we trauma bonded basically over everything that was going on, the ways we were mistreated, verbally abused, and like gossiped about, and we're overworked and constantly berated for the work we did. It was just really an unsafe environment. But and while that was a negative experience for me, I think I learned a lot from it. And it made me realize that I do want to have a job at a certain capacity, in the sense that I want to have people, workmates, I want to have a community, and I want to gain the skills that you naturally gain by working with a group. But my work experience has just been so bad. Um, each one had a certain problem, and it's funny because I made a Reddit post about this, but um, I've just been feeling really down with the lack of jobs that I feel I can excel at, or just decent jobs at all. It's the fact that my job experiences have always been shit, and that beyond that, it's hard to get a job at all. That's okay, guys. This is Jen. So it's hard to get a job. It takes months, and the jobs themselves are not well paying or don't have the best environment. I just feel super disillusioned, and I'm not really looking for a full-time. Actually, I am looking for a part-time, just something to add to my income with my business already. But it's so hard to find decent ones, and I've just been like dwelling on the fact that I feel like there aren't oh eh 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 you can't catch me. Oh, woe is me. My dream honestly is to work on my business and also have a part-time where I get to do something I like, and I feel like I really don't want to work in digital graphic design anymore as a job. I truly feel out of place in that industry. Um, it's I'm gonna like protect her. Oh. But so yeah, my dream is to work at like a craft job, an artisan job where I just, because I feel best when I'm making things with my hands. I feel like that's where I excel the most. I don't feel like I really excel in the graphic design industry just because they really value like quantity over quality, and I do think I'm someone that really takes their time, and I found the issue that I experience with like graphic design jobs is that I really want to take my time to create something meaningful and of quality, and that's not what they want. And so I would basically, by their standards, I would not perform very well. And so I've been feeling like this sense of really just sadness that I feel like my real skills are not valued by corporations or the job market. Like, I'm pretty talented at what I do when it comes to sewing and art, and Oh my god, he missed so many times. I'm just gonna like walk away from the situation. No! What am I supposed to do when they two-time me? What am I supposed to do when they 2v1 me? It's okay. I can continue yapping. But yeah. Hello. Uh-oh. Let me just queue up before I continue yapping. Oh! No, I want to play Survivor. But yeah. So this has been this sad feeling of like, I know I'm good at what I do, and I don't want to have like self-sabotage and think, no, I'm so floppy, I can't get a job. But it's like, I am confident in what I do, that I have a very creative mind and sense of creative direction in things, and I have a good education, and I excel at like handcrafts, and I want a job where I can do those things that I excel at, but I feel like there's no place for me in the job market. I feel like nobody in this industry or in the corporate landscape really values what I have to offer, which is my craftsmanship, my art, my skills. I feel like, because all of my art friends have gone into digital marketing, graphic design, ad agency, or gallery work. I did the graphic design, I didn't enjoy it. It really killed my spirit. And then I did the gallery thing, which is like, it opened a whole new can of worms to find out that galleries are actually very exploitative, not just to the artists but to their workers. So it's been tough navigating. So I quit my job right in October. And then, no, yeah, right? Ooh, I can't remember. I think I quit it like late September. And then in October, I was packed back to back with art conventions, markets, and I had made more money than I was actually making while I was at my job through my art, which was great. And then November rolls around, and I'm very burnt out. I worked so hard in October, and it just happens that this month I don't really have many events of the sort. And sorry, it's really hot. Let me just okay, sorry. I just had to turn my fan, and I had to stop the recording because I'm wearing shorts. And I'm not just wearing shorts, I'm wearing booty shorts. And I don't want y'all seeing that. So yeah, that's been my conundrum. I truly wish that the job market wasn't as, that capitalism wasn't as, that if people want to work, since we are made to work for our entire lives, we have to make a living until the day we die because of how this capitalist world works. I think we should at least be able to have jobs that we enjoy if we're going to be doing it for the rest of our lives. I do not want to have a dead-end job. I do not want to work tirelessly on something that I do not gain fulfillment from. I don't think that's a life well spent, you know? And I'm very, very, very passionate about leading a meaningful life, a meaningful existence. Give me a second here. I'm gonna try to camp that. Okay. I'm probably gonna finish this. Never mind! I wanna go back there. I'm not gonna lie. She saw me! Okay, I think I overreacted. This gen, I will stick by you. And, you know, you will hear, if you share the same problems and concerns as me with regards to work life and the job market, a lot of older people I notice are so extremely, they will really try in this. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Two-timed again. Sorry, I tried to say that a lot of older people, the older generation, will confront you with this sort of mindset or criticism that that's just how life is. You know, just deal with it. That's just how life is. Your generation is so sensitive. And the whole we had it worse, yada yada, just deal with it spiel. And to that I say, I mean, I don't think we should be belittled for sorry. I don't think we should be belittled for steadfastly believing in that we deserve something better than what has been considered the norm and has been a systemic issue for generations now. The older generation is most definitely demystified by, or what's the word? They simply believe that this is how it is and how it's always been, and just because it's not fair doesn't mean yada yada. Like, you still have to go through life in that unfair manner, because that's just how life is. And I do struggle a lot with that sort of. I don't struggle with it as much as I used to, but it's definitely still something that hurts, is that I know a lot of older people will look down on me and criticize my decisions in life to be a small business owner, to be jobless at certain points in my life, to not be like working at a freaking BPO and climbing up the corporate ladder until I become CEO or something, or manager or whatever. But I do not dream of that, babe. That is not for me. And I'm allowed to pursue different paths in life. I'm allowed to pursue different paths in life as I please. And just because I'm choosing happiness doesn't mean you get to take that from me and label me as a failure. Just because I am unhappy with the way things work, and I am critical of the systems in place to the point that I don't want to be part of them, doesn't mean like I'm going to be a failure. In fact, I've found so much success in my small business and other things that would normally be deemed as unsuccessful, such as my YouTube. My YouTube's doing pretty well for what it's worth. I'm not the number one YouTuber on the platform, but I have an audience and people that listen to me, and people that I can talk to, and I can play games on this channel, and people will actually tune in and enjoy it. And I watched this video. I forget the title, but I will remember to put it in the description. It was just this older woman. No! We just watched the queen get dragged away! Oh, holy cannoli. I juked her. Oh. Oh me, oh my. It's the best we hide right now. It's the best we hide, babe. Okay. Oh no, they're almost done. Okay, queens. For the queens that were fighting alone, we would pop champagne and raise our throne. Who remembers that? Who remembers that song? I call that music school bus music because that is the music that would be playing every single day on the freaking bus. No, she died! My queen. Oh, she decided to leave. Where's my other queen? No! Darn. No! I watched the video. Let me continue. I watched the video by a very, very kind looking older woman where she basically touches on, she's a textile worker or textile artist. I don't know, I haven't seen her works in particular. Fine, let's play one more killer match. But she made this video where she talks about like all those projects that you've left unfinished. Like, don't let them guilt you. You can always go back to them, and they're not a sign of failure, or they're not like something to be ashamed of, basically. And so that's the main point of the video. But what really struck me is that this lady worked as a gallery or museum curator, and she studied years for that. She got a very good job at the Galleon Museum, which is a very prestigious museum, and so that was a very stable and secure job, obviously. But she just realized along the way, maybe 6 years into it, that it wasn't for her. Like, she didn't enjoy it. And she quit. And pursued her something she actually enjoys, which is needlework. I think she does embroidery, I'm not sure. And that really really, really, really struck a chord in me, because that's exactly the conundrum I have right now, is that I have the potential to have a stable job that I don't like, but is stable, because I have all this experience behind me. I have gotten job offers that I've turned down because ad agency, it's just going to be the same as it was before. And so it really is relative to, or not relative, it's very relatable and speaks to where I am right now in life and what I'm going through. It's very inspiring that, and she put it this way, that her parents were very disappointed in her, and her dad especially was mortified. And he sort of alluded to this idea that you've wasted all those years you worked to become a museum curator. You went to school for that, which itself takes a lot of work. And she, in her video, she explains that that is quite, that's just simply not true. Because none of the years she spent learning to be a museum curator were wasted, because those very things she learned are still being applied, and are still being applied in her work as a needlework artist, in her work as a textile artist. She is still employing those things that she had learned in college. So it's not that she is going in the wrong path in life. It's just she chose a path in life that turned out to not be aligned with what she truly wanted in the end. And so she redirected and ended up doing something she really likes, that also makes use of what she had learned all those years. And that is not a waste, baby. That is just life. So, as sad as I am about all these thoughts I've been having, and stresses and worries, I think that video came to me at the right time. And keeping that positive mindset. I'm sorry, old man. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not an old man, it's Vittorio. I thought it was Bill, because he has white hair. Darn. I'm just gonna ditch her so I can focus on patrolling gens. Oops. Okay, girl. Again, I'm just gonna focus on gens. Yay. Woohoo, woohoo. Yay. We got him. Oh, David, I see you, girl. Oh, please. I hate this little sprint burst they have. What was she doing? Okay. David's pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. Cause why as a man are you running from me? Just let me kill you. Why are they all quitting? Oh, it's the bot sable. Swear to God. Oh my God. Why is everyone quitting though? Girl, you thought. I'm gonna get you this time, David. I don't even care. He went down so easy. Where is he? Oh. You gotta feel bad for these other players because everybody else is bots. Another David. Why? What was that? What was he on about? I wonder. I wonder if something like someone wasn't playing nice and that's why the others quit. Yeah, sorry girl. At this point, I think everyone's just done with the match because it's just so many bots. Oh please. I bet it's David. I knew it. I knew it. It's literally David. Darn, how I missed that. I don't think he's even trying. I'm getting the Davids. I don't even care. Why? He's throwing. I bet that's why the others quit. This David duo is probably throwing. But that was so early on in the game. I really wonder why they left. Uh-huh. Okay, girl. Where is the hatch? Is it hatch time? No, it's not yet. Where are the other girls? Hello, I could hear someone. Where? Oh, there. Nice. Oh, she's still on Jets. She dead. Okay, hatch time. Yeah, nice one. We found one. At this point, it's really easy for the final survivor. Because hatch is like pretty easy to find for both the killer and survivors. As long as they hide and find hatch, they're good. Oop. I guess we're done. Ooh, not good for you, girl. Darn, she couldn't find hatch. I'm just gonna count these 2 gates. Huntress can stay there. Huntress, just stay there. Oh my god, what is she doing? Huntress, go back. Oh my god. No. Huh? What happened? How did she leave? Oh, she had a key. Okay, queen. I see. Real recognizes real. I guess she deserved that. Always be kind in the chat, guys. But yeah, that's definitely it for today. We played quite a lot and we yapped quite a lot. I'm thinking of making a video where I kind of just sit down and talk. I love playing Dead by Daylight, but I also think I just want to make an intentional video where I just speak on something. I have a lot of topics I like to yap about, and hopefully you guys are on board for that. I really want to make a review of a book I read, and also just like regular yapping videos where I talk about life experiences with advice and things I've been learning recently. But anyway, that is all for this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoy my Dead by Daylight videos. It really helps encourage me to make them. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for anything you really do interacting with this channel. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!